Hey, my friend, how are you doing? Happy Monday. We are starting another week right here in Canada. It is the first day of spring and it's starting to get warmer. It was like a pretty mild winter, and then all of a sudden at once the month of March, we got hit so hard with snow, freezing temperatures. And today it's sunny outside. It's the first day of spring and it's a little bit warmer. So I hope to share some of that sunshine with you wherever you are in the world. But it doesn't matter where you are in the world, because right now, with what's possible digitally, we can all be here together in the Audio Edges community. So thanks so much for joining me today on the weekly tune-up. I wanted to share a couple quick thoughts with you just to help your week go amazingly well and maybe share some inspiration with you. I know the music business, the music industry, music production, everything, it seems like it's a hard place to get started and to get momentum. But it is possible, and I want to help inspire you a little bit with that and helping you find your path. Now, one thing, once you get into the education side of things, you'll learn that one way you can really speed up your process is by reading books, taking courses, learning from mentors, watching YouTube videos. And what that does is you take their experience and you can turn like a decade of their learning into days through a good book or a good program. And that's kind of what I want to help you with, is taking my decade or so of experience in this field and compacting it into days for you so you can speed up that process yourself. But there's one thing that I've learned from my own experience. There were lots of producers and teachers and mentors that I looked up to, and I tried to kind of model their exact journey. But what I found most interesting about that was you kind of have to find your own, you go on your own journey. You can use others' knowledge to take yourself on your own journey, and we all have to have our own journey. There's no, there's no journey of anyone else that we can copy. And what's really interesting about that is when we really look up to other producers or mix engineers, we try and copy their journey. What we can copy is their knowledge, but our journey we will find on our own. And so once you take that pressure off yourself, that you have to follow the exact same trajectory of someone else's success, it makes you get comfort in the fact that you are your own main character and you are on your own path, and you can supplement and enhance that path with knowledge from teachers. Like if you're here, I'm hopefully able to be a good coach to you in a way, and you can take this knowledge and supplement your own journey. But at the end of the day, your journey is your own, and it's okay that it's your own. It shouldn't be anyone else's. And so once I allowed myself to go on my own journey and find my own way, things started working out for me because I was able to play to my strengths and let my own story unfold the way it was meant to be. And you can do that too. So anytime you see other producers and mix engineers or artists in a place where you want to be, you can let that inspire you, but know that your journey isn't going to unfold the exact same way. It's going to unfold in a way that it was meant to unfold for you. And so that's going to happen for you. And the best way to, speed up that process is to use others' knowledge to turn their decades into days for you, where you can learn, speed up that process, and copy that part, but not copy the journey itself, which is going to be unique to you. And that's okay, because you are your own main character through your day. When you wake up in the morning, when you go through your day, the one thing that is consistent through that whole day is that you are with you. Other people are going to come and go in your days, your family, your friends, and we love them so much. But the only consistent thing is you. And so once you let yourself be your main character through your day, you're going to find that you are on your own journey. That's you. And once you get centered in that, and let yourself focus on you and your unique path, not necessarily needing to copy the path of others, using their knowledge to help enhance your own path, that path that you've been chiseling away at is going to get carved a lot easier. And there are a few ways to help that path, and one of them is taking risks, trying new things. And what's amazing about taking risks is that there's two outcomes of taking a risk. When you try something new, let's say it's like let's get really micro here and talk about mixing. Trying a new vocal mixing style, or trying to mix a new genre that you're uncomfortable with. The only outcome is that you're going to grow, and you're going to grow in one of two ways. One, it's going to work out for you with success. Great. And if it does, great. But if you fail and it all goes wrong on you, it's still not a failure. In fact, we got to learn to love failing, because failing is an opportunity to grow. And sometimes when we fail, it puts us in a dark place. And the fact is, that's just the perspective, because when you're in a dark place, sometimes it feels like we've been buried, but actually we've been planted, and we've been planted, and now we're ready to grow again. So failure is not actually failure. Failure is still success. And so when you take a risk, whether your outcome is success or failure, either way, taking the risk itself was success, because it's propelling you forward by either giving you something that you can learn and grow from, or having it work out and getting a great result from it. So either way, taking risk and trying new things, like trying to mix new styles of vocals, or trying a new technique that you've been afraid to, or taking a risk and taking a program where you can really learn to get better results with your vocals. Or maybe you're afraid of compression. It sounds so scary, but maybe one day you decide, I'm going to get this compression thing figured out. And you go and you learn and you consume some content that's really going to help you, and you actually try it out in your DAW and get results. Taking risks can never go wrong. Obviously, that can be on any spectrum, but the majority of time, without putting anyone else in danger, taking risks is going to help your life. Okay, so I'm so excited. The last thing that I think is really going to help today is that one thing that I noticed propelled me forward so much was when I kind of built a community around what I was doing. I got in touch with like-minded people. I have a group right now where I've become really close with a few people doing something similar to me. And as soon as I found that community, it's propelled me forward so much, because we can bounce ideas off each other, even just like a few close friends to do that with. And so kind of creating this mastermind of like-minded people is going to help so much. Now, I know the music production thing, a lot of us are doing it remotely, from our own towns, our own cities. And maybe we're really connected online, but there's not that many people in our day-to-day life that are as into the music thing as we are. And that's okay, because I want to build community for us so you can be surrounded with people like that. And so I've created a Facebook group for Audio Edges where like-minded people like yourself, if you resonate with this type of content, these are the types of people that I want to gather in this community so we can, give each other mixed feedback, bounce ideas off each other, all these things. And I'm going to put a link to that Facebook group in the description. So just join us there. If you're seeing this now, you're in the early stages of this, and you're going to be one of the original members. Now, Audio Edges is not going anywhere. In fact, we are trucking forward full force this year. So you can be one of the first few members in that Facebook group and be one of the pioneers to help me get it lifted off the ground. And we'll create this community together. Like, I'm doing this with you together. And that's what makes me so excited, is it's like a collaborative effort. So if you made it this far in the video, come join us at that Facebook community. It's going to be a brand new start. And building that community, taking risks, and finding our own paths using the help of others is, I think, a great way to get a head start on this week. So thanks so much for joining me on this week's weekly tune-up. I can't wait to tell you what's coming next, because if you're if we're talking about vocal mixing specifically this week, I got a lot of things that are coming soon that I'm going to share with you, and I'm so excited. So stick around. I will see you next time, and thanks for joining me for this quick little chat on a Monday. I got my coffee right here. I'm going to be diving into some mixing, and I just want to send you some good vibes. So I will see you really soon, and thanks for stopping by.